Here we are, 45 seconds to go, sitting in the pens. Just came in off my pre-race workout, warm-up, whatever you want to call it. I've got sauce pulled up on a different monitor, so I'm checking that out. Just trying to see what the different FTPs and the weights and stuff like that. This is the first time I've done one of these crits with a bunch of laps, so don't really know what to expect. I'm assuming that we're going to start off just like a lot of races, kind of full gas off the start and huff and puff until the group kind of gets settled in and everybody figures out what they're going to be doing. Not exactly what I expected off the start. Only a couple riders hit it kind of hard. I quickly just little burst of power to make sure I don't lag behind them in case they do run off the front. As we continue riding here, take a peek back behind me, see that the rest of the pack's, they're pretty close. So we're bound to group up and everything, so I ease it back. This first lap, I'm really just sticking with the pack. I know there's a little bit of incline and elevation that's supposed to come up. I couldn't pre-ride this because it's event only. So really this first lap is just figuring out where people go hard, where it's easy, where we got climbs, anything like that. Just kind of a survey. There we have it. Lap 1 is complete. We got a chance to see the prime sprint. After that, it's a fairly smooth descent into a few rollers, followed by a quick straight to the finish line. We got to see that after passing the finish line, the available power-ups are draft bonus and the feather. During the remaining laps, I start to plan out how I can best utilize these power-ups both throughout the race and to gain the biggest advantage for the finish. I'm going to fast forward through a majority of the race. As you can imagine, it's very repetitive. After several laps around the course, I'm starting to identify some of the tendencies of the other riders here. There's only a couple who will put forth a large effort and compete for the prime sprint. The rest of the racers are comfortable remaining in the pack. My plan for the final lap is to utilize the prime sprint to create my separation, hold as much power as possible to the finish. In order to condition the other riders here for this maneuver, I deliver a moderate effort on each lap, then ease back and allow the group to catch. After 3 to 4 laps, I'm no longer seeing the other riders chase me on the sprint as they believe I'll ease up on the straight. As we approach the final lap, I'm really hoping for a feather power up here. The feather is kind of the last piece of my plan. I want to sag back into the group right before the prime sprint. Then in the flat section just before the climb, I'll start my sprint. This should allow me to come up to speed while gaining the draft advantage from most of the riders. Once I push out past the front, it should be too late for them to react. I'll activate the feather and dump as much as I can into the sprint. After we round this final turn here, I see that there's one guy about a second off from me. He's putting forth a pretty big effort. I dump everything I can out of my legs and just try and make it for the finish line. End up a half second ahead, and there we go. That's our first place victory there. Take a quick look here at the Zwift Power stats for the end of the race. And that's it. Thanks for sticking around to the end. If you enjoyed the content, please like and subscribe. I'm continuing to stream and upload Zwift content almost daily, so hopefully we'll see you on the next one.